Luka, there's been talk about shutting you and Kyrie down for the season. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
No, I'm playing tomorrow. When there's still a chance, I'm gonna play. So that's not gonna happen yet.
How much of a chance do you feel like there is based on where you are and how things have been going?
I mean, there's little chance. We all know that, but like I said, as long as there's a chance, I'll play.
Was there any sort of discussion about getting your feedback about whether you wanted to shut down, or did they just assume that they know that you wouldn't want to?
Yeah, I think they knew that I wouldn't want to do it. I think they know me like that, so I think it was not a big discussion.
How shocked are you that you find yourself here and the Mavs find themselves in this situation?
I mean, it's disappointing, obviously. Being in the conference finals last year, to being, barely. I mean, trying to get in play, and it's a very disappointing season, I think.
I mean, just from the All-Star break, where you still were in a pretty good position that it has fallen this far, this fast.
Yeah, I think after All-Star we were like fourth in the West. I think it was pretty good. I think since then, the things got a little downhill. There's plenty of reasons, but we're still trying to get him.
Do you have a pretty good handle on why this is happening?
No. If I knew the answer, we wouldn't be here.
If you guys are able to make the play, how confident do you guys feel about your championship aspirations this year?
Let's make the play in first and talk about it later.
What can you do to try to get this thing on, to try to finish strong and give yourselves a chance here?
I always say, win games. It sounds easy, but it's not, There's a lot of talent in the NBA. Every team trying to win, so it's hard to win, but we got to figure out, these 3 games.
Now, you've talked a lot about you always got to believe. That was your thing last year when you were down 2-0 against the Suns. Obviously, we know how that turned out. Is it difficult to kind of convince yourself to believe at this point?
No, for me, no. I know I always say this, and I'm going to say it again. As long as there's a chance, I'm going to believe. I know it's annoying that I always repeat myself, but that's me, I think I stand by that.
What do you think the confidence level is of the team right now?
I don't know. Obviously, there is confidence, but I think not all depends on us, right? Somebody got to lose too, so.
Just in general about how you guys are playing, just when you go on the floor, do you feel like you're a confident team?
I mean, no, not right now. I mean, you can see we are 1-9 in the last games, so I think you don't see that chemistry we had before. I mean, especially last year, I think that chemistry was at the top, everybody. But chemistry builds, not right away. So it's a long process.
Do you feel like you haven't really had a great chance to figure out things with Kyrie just based on how much time you guys each missed and how didn't get to play together?
I mean, I don't think the offense is a problem. I always said this. It's our defensive end. I think anybody can score on us. Whoever it is, anybody can score on us. So I don't think the offense was really a problem. We're scoring a lot of points.
And you all figured that out last year. Why do you think it's been hard to figure out this year on the defensive end?
I don't know. Like I said, if I knew that answer, we wouldn't be here.
You mentioned the chemistry of last year. Looking back on it, what do you think was so crucial to having that bond? Like, why do you think that bond was as strong as it was with the team?
I think because we went at the beginning of the season through some tough stuff. We were under 500, right after 15 games, 20. We went through hard stuff, but we stick together, And then we just played.
How much have you guys missed Brunson?
A lot. I mean, amazing guy, amazing player, for sure.
How much of this do you take on yourself?
A lot. I'm the leader of this team. The one to blame is me, so I take a lot.
When you look at yourself, what do you look at and say, hey, these are the things I haven't done well, or these are the things I need to do better?
I mean, I think there's a couple things. Once I've been playing basketball for 3 straight years maybe. 4 weeks all between it was free, so sometimes really hard for me to play really hard on both ends. But obviously the defensive end I gotta be way better.
In the beginning of the season,
Last one for Luka.
Jason was pretty open about the reason you guys wanted Kyrie and the reason that they needed to take some responsibility off you, take some load off you. Do you feel like carrying such a big offensive load for so much of this season has kind of caught up and added to those tired legs or added to the fatigue that you feel?
Maybe a little bit, I was playing a lot of minutes, but that's not an excuse, I'm still young, age-wise. But, it's a lot of basketball, but I gotta be way better.